We live.
Yo, you don't know.
What's up?
Yes,
Pop
sir.
up on them.
Pop up.
What they do,
I
everybody?
already know. Everybody that's already joined, thank you for being on time.
Big
We
facts,
hardly
big
ever on
facts.
time, but we kind of on time today. So let's
We
jump
run
right
a little
into
bit
it.
on time.
Dang, I didn't even tell the Dawn what the first topic of the day was gonna be.
Facts.
Let's talk about Deshaun Watson. Let's start with the sports kind of news first. First off, before we even talk about Deshaun Watson, either of you, I've kind of been busy doing a bunch of crap this week, so I haven't been checking out the whole NBA thing. What's going on? Y'all know anything
NBA?
we're talking about happened or?
Well, recently, the only thing I can think of is LaMelo saying that it wasn't exciting to play against LeBron James, which I
And
Said
know
it
LeBron
was
went
or
up.
it was not.
he said. LaMelo said it wasn't exciting. Like he didn't care to play against LeBron, which I know that was cap.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't like them, man. I feel like their whole attitude since from their dad. You know what? I ain't gonna lie though. What's his name on the that was on the Lakers? The brother that for what's his name? Which I get them.
Oh,
confused.
Lonzo.
He
Yeah.
seemed like he at least says a more he's more timid. You know what I mean? He's a more humble. But
Yeah, I mean, he kind of has to be though, because like right now the talk is around his younger brother, and that
Yeah, he
actually
really-
that's actually been making him play a little bit better. But you know what I'm saying, his little brother right now is running it. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Facts.
right now I don't know what's going on. But I mean, but what's his name? Melo. He's been balling though a little bit, right? I heard he's been doing pretty well.
Melo
yeah.
definitely been hooping. He's
Yeah,
definitely been
he
hooping.
he just recently got added to the starting lineup, and now he's averaging like 20 and 6 since being added.
He's
So
definitely
he's doing
been
his thing.
Got you. And so he said it's not exciting to play with LeBron James, I guess, huh?
I mean,
Yeah, he's tripping for that. He's definitely tripping.
he definitely trying to, you know what I'm saying, ride his own wave, I guess.
He low key got dunked on by LeBron too. So
Oh, did he?
low key. It was low key dunk.
I think.
And,
I think I saw the photo of that. I think I saw.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like he was definitely under the rim. He witnessed it first, front row.
Yeah,
for
like-
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
For a
looked
fact.
like he looked like he was kind of impressed by what he saw though. So I don't know. He's
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was staring like he was impressed. I'm like, okay. You talking about you? It wasn't nothing to play against LeBron. He was like, I was like literally like this.
looking up. Yeah, I saw. He was like a man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So let's jump into Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson. Right now, I don't know if the Don got some pictures up.
Yes, sir.
Or if production has some pictures up.
Let's get it. Let me stretch.
Oh man, so Deshaun Watson, another man this week, or I guess you could say this past couple of days, who's being accused of what quote unquote sexual misconduct. I think they're saying his number, he's up to 7 women now. He's at this point that he's been accused of. Yeah, 7 women.
Seven have filed a lawsuit, but 9 have confessed.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, and from what I read, it was some kind of stuff involving like a massage parlor, masseuse parlor, or something like
these are
that.
all
and him-
masseurs. Yeah.
And then I read something like him forcing some woman to have oral sex, which was crazy. Like. So what y'all think? Clay, what you think? You think any truth to any of this, or you think this is just another one they trying to bring down?
I mean, at first, when the whole allegation started, it started with one woman coming out and saying that, and it seemed like it was possible. His response and his defense seemed, pretty legit from what he said. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like he really stood by the fact that he is innocent. So I was like, what? Let's just let it play out and see what happened. You know what I'm saying? But then I feel like a day or two went by, and then all of a sudden there's 7 to 9 different women, and you notice that there's always a trend with certain situations like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
always one person comes out, and then out of nowhere 13 other people say the same thing happened, and it could be for any little thing. And it's just
Right.
I don't know, man. That shit irks me. Like, and that's with
Yeah.
anybody, black man, white man, anything. Like that shit just.
And that's what I was
kills me.
gonna say. It's like a double-edged sword, because the more women that come out, it makes it seem like the accusee is
Like he's a
is-
monster.
like he's a monster,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
makes him seem more guilty. But at the same time, the frequency of which like rapidly women come out, you're like, damn, this seems like it could be a setup too. Like they just like paying people to do this or something like that. So I don't know, Don, what you think? What was your take on it?
Low key, it does give me like setup vibes, but I don't know, man. Like there are some weird people out there. You never know how especially, you know what I'm saying, he's an athlete. He probably feel like he got the power to do things like this. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's a crazy situation. But like you guys are right when you say that they are making him out to be like a monster, you feel me? And they trying to like Bill Cosby him in a way, you feel me? But I don't know.
Yeah, and back and straight up to what you said as far as like, you know, him being this type of person who feels like, oh, I got all this money, I'm a football player, like you should do this, I could pay you a little something. But it's like, did he force them to do anything? Was there any physical involvement? Because that's the only thing. I don't know if there anybody got confirmed.
One thing I read, it did say one of the girls, or some of them, I guess, are saying that he forced oral sex.
Okay.
Wait,
So he
like,
forced oral sex.
He did the oral, or he forced their head on the.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a really good question. We need to find that one out. But no, I also
I'm gonna assume it was him forcing the oral on himself. That's from the woman.
That's you know what I'm saying. But
like, how do you do something like that and just now you talking about it? Like, I can't. Like, come on, man.
But
like,
I also did see something that I think like he was getting a massage and he was telling the massage therapist or whoever it was, the girl, to massage like near his crotch area.
His groin area.
Yeah. And he was kind of like,
but they say that's normal. They say it's normal for athletes to have to get that area massaged.
Oh,
yeah,
I guess
they were saying on sports today. Like when the news broke on the sports today, a lot of ex-NFL players were like, "Yeah, that's normal. You know, you got to get your groin area massage." Like,
I mean, there's a way you can go about it respectably, but
so let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you what from the text that I saw, that because the lawyer that's representing these women released a series of text messages. He claims he got more. I don't know why he's releasing these like mixtapes, but he claims that he released 2 today. One was text messages between Deshaun Watson and the massage parlor, the masseuse. And he's directly telling the masseuse that, you know, or asking her, he even said, will you be comfortable with massaging me in the groin area, right? The masseuse, I don't remember what the response from the masseuse was, but the next series of text messages is from after he left the parlor, and they're saying he's apologizing to the masseuse, like, okay, I'm sorry for you being uncomfortable, my apologies, blah, blah, blah. So something clearly happened. Clearly somebody got uncomfortable with something that he did or you know, said.
Yeah, man. And that's why I'm like, man, this could go either way. I feel like details need to be released. I don't want to, you know, pin him for being guilty. Same time, I don't want to pin him for being innocent because he could be guilty.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just a bunch of he say, she say right now, and we just need to wait till details unfold.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, what real details, like, I mean, it's right now it can only be he say, she say, unless they have footage from our video.
And that's what I'm saying. There has to be some kind of proof, because I'm not hearing that shit, bro.
The only proof that they talking about right now is these text messages. Like, this lawyer claims he got all these text messages. That's the only thing that's like, I'm not seeing nothing. And I believe some girls, like, they did like a couple of interviews or something like that. Kind of like the same thing with the Cuomo situation.
Oh yeah, they trying to take Blue out.
They trying to take my man's down, bro.
Wild times. I don't know. You know, it seems like this is a common thing now. And again, if like, to each his own, whatever you want to, because everyone has different definitions of what they consider rape, molestation, or even just harassment sexually. So it's like, if these guys are actually putting these women in compromising situations where they're either forced or manipulated in a hard, violent way to doing sexual activity, then I could see the problem. But
facts.
They got to start coming with proof. And like Clay said, it's kind of strange how this shit will be shit that happened 2, 3, 5 years ago, and then we want to bring it up today. It's kind of like, yo.
And when it comes to the whole basically you can say this is a rape allegation, because as far as him like getting sexual intercourse from someone, even if it is just oral, like, I just feel like it'd be one thing if you were in a nightclub or you were like maybe out with someone, like it was a date, and then like he forced himself on you, and that's something that could have get misconstrued and you didn't say anything. But the nigga showed up to get massaged, nothing else. Like, so if he forced your head on his dick, you're not gonna say something? You're not gonna tell your boss?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And that's why I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I gotta know details, bro. That's not like shit. Don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, it's strange because it's definitely a common, which is bad to say. It sucks to say that rape and sexual harassment is
Yeah,
common, but
it
it seems like
sucks.
it's at least the accusations are common. So yeah, definitely gonna like keep track of that and see what happens. Moving on to the next subject because we've been pressing time lately, but we're gonna talk about Kanye. Kanye West has been in the news. I'm sorry, but production try to keep up with the picture shit. So we're gonna talk about Kanye.
Production's on point.
Production is on point.
Facts.
So
Facts.
Kanye West, from what they saying, from what I see in the news, they saying that he is now the richest black man in history. That's how you say it, I guess.
Yes.
Richest
There you
black
go.
man in history. So if this is accurate, congrats to him, man. I feel like, and make no mistake, from what I read, about 80% of this or so is from obviously his Yeezy Adidas sales, which is through the roof. Like everyone is wearing them shits.
That's crazy.
So,
That's lit though.
That's awesome, man.
Man, he spoke it into existence in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Sure
like,
did.
like he
said he was going to jump over the jump man.
Yeah, he said he was going to jump over the jump man. He done jumped over the jump man. My man was on Sway. He told Sway he didn't know what he was talking about. And,
he know what he was talking
shit
about.
Looked like he was right.
You ain't got the answers.
So he didn't see the numbers adding up.
Yeah, Sway had that shit ready.
He was like, Kanye, this ain't gonna work.
Yeezy had it.
I know, Sway.
So I mean,
Sway, you don't know what you're talking about.
it seemed like Kanye crazy ain't really looking too crazy no more. You feel me? Like,
that's
like
what's
shit.
up.
I want to be Kanye crazy right now.
Too. What do y'all think is the key behind the success of these sneakers? You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's obviously right now he got the sneakers. The Gap deal is done. I think the clothes are about to drop sometime between now and the summer, or so. So really, right now, all it is those sneakers, and so which shows you how powerful and how strong sales are with that deal. I know crazy. Adidas is like, whew, they happy they signed that paper with him that day because Nike definitely messed up. Nike should.
I know Nike tight right now. It's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's why Nike trying to do them little ones with Off-White, but they not hitting like the
it's not
Yeezys,
the Off-White joint same. And that dude too. I believe what's his name? Something Alonzo, whatever.
Virgil?
I forget his name.
Is
Alonzo or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Alonzo?
Virgil Alablo, whatever his name is.
Oh, you talking about Virgil? Okay, no, I thought you were talking about the other joints, Fear of Gods.
I thought Virgil does Off-White. That's what
Virgil does Off-Whites. You're right. I'm mistaken and thought you said the Fear of Gods because the dude that made the Fear of God joints, he's just signed a deal with Adidas too. Virgil, right now, I think he's the one between him and obviously Jay's is what's making Nike the most bread right now because them shits is selling too. So, but so what do y'all think? What do y'all think is what makes these sneakers? So you think it's him?
I was gonna say support, bro. Like you think about how open like Kanye's been ever since he's been open about his mental illness, even though it did, deteriorate his marriage with Kim because she didn't like his openness. That made him grow stronger with the support of his fan base. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Him getting turned down by Nike, but still doing his thing and putting out fire music at the time. And the fact that his Yeezys are still even a thing after all this, all these years. Like I look and I see Yeezys been out since like 2010, 2011. Like they've been out for a minute. Like I'm talking about like back since when they if you want to consider back when he dropped his shits with Nike, like Yeezys have been around for a minute. So the fact that he's, you know what I'm saying, that he's getting that real support now, I just feel like it comes from him being just open and like I said, even though fucked up things with Kim, I feel like he's on the up and up right now. And I really hope, with all the success, not even the money, just the success of, the fact that he was able to do it. I hope he's able to find some more happiness, man, for real, because he deserves it.
Yeah, facts.
True,
I mean,
facts. What about you, Don? What you think? Why do you think these sneakers are so successful? Why do you think everybody's?
I don't really know, man. Like it's crazy because when they said he's a billionaire, I kind of thought like how he not really dropping music. I know the sneakers is popping, but I really don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people talk about Yeezys, you know what I mean? But it'll be like you see Nike, everybody got Nikes on, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see much people with Yeezys. I'm thinking it's the price and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how much they go for. I don't really follow Yeezys like that, but
you can get a decent pair on GOAT for the resale. I'm not gonna lie. Like
but that's resale, but I'm talking retail. How much they go for?
Retail like what, 200?
200?
Yeah, maybe the same price you pay for some J's or maybe a little bit more depending on what.
Because even them new all white ones that got like the foamy bottom that look kind of weird that people went crazy for, them shits I think sold retail for 200. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see like You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go outside right now and see mad people rocking Yeezys, but you'll see Nikes and you'll see others. So it's like when I seen that, I'm like, yo, I'm happy for bro either way, but I don't see how it became. You know what I'm saying? That's because I just don't follow Yeezys like that. They are fire sneakers though.
Yeah, some of them.
I think it's. I want to say.
every sneaker.
I think it's the Gap deal that really put them up there like that when it comes to money wise.
Bro, it's not the Gap deal ain't even making no money yet. Because remember, they didn't drop nothing. Nothing came out. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Right now, like from what I read on Forbes or whoever, I forgot that it was that put this news out, was that like it was the sales of the Yeezys like with Adidas, and
that makes sense. I ain't gonna lie.
So, but I think, to be honest, bro, I think like for one of the reasons why it's made him the richest black man in history or whatever is one, because he made sure when he signed his deal it was a lucrative deal for him.
Yeah.
Too many times niggas or whether you're an athlete, you're just a famous person or influencer or whatever, they'll sign these promotional deals or have a sneaker, club, whatever, and they don't get that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like they're more so in it for the promo or to sell other things. He made sure he got a good cut of whatever this is, so he gets a good amount for every pair that's sold. Top of that, the way the sneaker design is and all that, I feel like he made sure it wasn't a sneaker that only a certain kind of person could wear. There's so much different ones, like, because even when I was in Palm Beach recently, I went to lunch with my cousin and we were sitting outside. I saw some like older white dude
for real
rocking a recent pair, and around here in like New York, you'll take the train, go to the city, you'll see mad people. And what's funny is that, or what's good is that he obviously didn't make it a sneaker where it's like you have to like Kanye West to like the sneaker.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
they're comfortable.
A lot of people that I see rocking them, you can tell they don't give a fuck about Kanye West, but it's you know what I'm saying? They like the shoe, they like the style of it. It's like, and I'm not gonna lie, I've worn maybe 3-4 different pairs. Probably the most comfortable sneakers I've ever worn in my life.
Everyone said that. That's why I'm gonna get a pair. No cap.
It feels like you're walking on like pillows or something. You know what I mean? Like,
that's fine.
So,
he did his thing. He like I said, he spoke that all to existence, man. He was determined and he made that shit happen. Actually, I feel like he did that with his whole career. He said it plenty of times that he pretty much spoke his whole career into existence. So shout out to that man, Kanye.
Yeah, and so moving forward, we're gonna talk about another new product or product from actually what I would call a protege, someone who's a protege of Kanye West. Travis Scott, that's the next thing we're going to talk about, production. So if you have the pictures, the Travis Scott, this cacti, actually, EJ, I heard you were able to taste some this weekend, or this whenever it came out.
Hold it up for the people.
Hold that up high.
I was able to go to the supermarket and there was like, this shit apparently sold out. I see people selling it on eBay for like
that's
close to $100.
That's wild. One thing before you continue, one thing I want to say about Travis Scott is one of the most marketable artists that I've seen in like a long time. This man had that McDonald's ad or whatever he did with McDonald's. He got the drink,
the Nike deal.
He got the deal, like
Nike deal.
Bro, going
and
crazy.
Part of it is because his aesthetic. He makes sure everything, like how this is cacti. The McDonald's thing had the whole like Cactus Jack vibe and all that stuff. Like he makes sure it's something that his fans will always be like, oh yeah, and then go cop it. Everything has that same. And so I went to the supermarket to go get some other stuff, and in the little alcohol section there was one pack left. A 9-pack is how they sell them. Mm-hmm. I believe I paid like $20-something, like 21 some change.
And how much came in the pack?
9. There's 9 in the pack.
Okay.
It's like random 9. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Pretty good stuff. Like, and one will get you pretty lit if you drink it well enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, drink it fast enough. And there's 3 flavors: strawberry, pineapple, and lime. Haven't tasted lime yet, but out of strawberry and pineapple, strawberry I think tastes a little better in my opinion. Pineapple is cool too.
Yeah, the pineapple's the one I tried.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. I feel like if you get a chance or you find it and you don't got to pay a crazy price, definitely check it out.
Man, I'm about to go to ShopRite right now.
I think supermarkets might have it because I don't think a lot of people are thinking to check in supermarkets. They just thinking to check like gas stations and liquor stores and stuff. So, but it's pretty good. And if you drink like White Claw, it tastes better than White Claw in my opinion. And also, if you remember Four Loko, I don't know if you was in high school when like Four Loko was hitting. It kind of has
remind me so much of that.
It's like Four Loko, but better packaging. Obviously, has a better look and it tastes better. You know what I mean? So, has more of a beer taste than like a wine cooler taste. So,
Yeah, I
So
tried it.
definitely that. I don't
I tried
know.
it at the
But
studio.
EJ, what'd you think? What'd you think?
Yeah, I tried it at the studio. Shout out to my dog Kevin Nova. He brought it to the studio session. And yeah, I tried it and like it had a good taste to it. It didn't, you know what I'm saying, like taste bitter or nothing. And it just
Word.
it got a real good taste to it. And like you said, you drink one of those and it's gonna creep up on you. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying, give you a nice little feel.
That's lit. I
You know
need
what
that
I mean?
ASAP.
And
Yeah,
it don't
and I guess
it don't
they,
taste strong. That's the crazy thing. So it actually got a good taste to
Yeah,
it.
it definitely don't taste strong. And I guess they use like agave in it or something. I don't know, but yeah, definitely check it out if you can get your hands on it. So next little review we're gonna do, because I mean we got a couple. I think we still got some good time. Yeah, we got good time.
We get on time.
Couple little review we're gonna do. Justice League, or the Snyder's Cut. Zack Snyder, the director, original director of Justice League. So we're just gonna do a little short review because I got a chance to check it out.
But I think first and foremost, I was gonna say, like, educate me first on like what was like significant about Zack Snyder's cut, like aside from the other one.
The original. Very, very good question. So real quick, those who don't know, Zack Snyder, he's kind of the head director that Warner Brothers chose to spearhead the whole DC universe thing to obviously rival Marvel's universe. He directed Man of Steel. He also directed the first Wonder Woman, and he did that Batman versus Superman, which was the kind of the introduction to the Justice League. Unfortunately, in the middle of shooting this Justice League, which originally came out in 2016-17, his adopted daughter committed suicide. So he, right in the middle of production, had to clear it, which normally doesn't happen, but obviously studios have preparation. So in replace for Zack Snyder, they got Joss Whedon. Those of you who don't know Joss Whedon, he directed Avengers Age of Ultron. I believe that's the only one he directed. And he also directed the whole, if you know Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 90s, he wrote and directed all of that. So he's very well known now. He's also another one that's been accused of some inappropriate behavior. So he's in the dark right now. But sorry. But he was in charge after Zack Snyder had to leave. Joss Whedon, who originally claimed he was not going to switch things up too much from the original Snyder cut, he did. He changed the color scheme. He left out a lot of the storyline about Cyborg and his father, which I'm going to talk about. So all he really left in there was kind of the stuff he wanted to really keep in there. And it was mostly the Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman stuff. It wasn't received well. It came out. Fans didn't really like it. It didn't make as much money as they thought it was going to. And it definitely wasn't nowhere near the success as Avengers. So we live in the age of the internet. With that being said, fans started to demand this Snyder cut, which would technically would be just the director's cut of this thing, because everyone said, including the cast, if you guys got to see Zack's version, it would be much better. Zack's was better. Warner Brothers, HBO Max came out. COVID came out, which they didn't plan on, but it helped it out even more. So thus now we have this 4-hour Zack Snyder director's cut of the Justice League movie. With that being said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really seen that original one. I didn't really see it. From when I heard it was a stinker, didn't watch it.
Oh, the first Justice League that was on HBO Max. You ain't seen it?
No, didn't watch. I saw like little bits and pieces, but I didn't sit down and watch it like how I watched Dawn of Man of Steel or Batman versus Superman. So I can't compare it to the Joss Whedon cut. But I gotta say, for a 4-hour movie, this was pretty good. I thought it was cool. Like there was definitely parts that were a little bit melodramatic that were kind of like, but I thought it was cool. Some of the things though that I know were major differences from the original, that Martian the Manhunter, anyone who's familiar with Justice League, he was in this one. We get like a nightmare epilogue scene where you get a scene with the Joker, or one of the 10 Jokers that exist right now, specifically Jared Leto's Joker. And other than that, I think it was pretty cool, man. To be honest, like out of 5 stars, I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5. It wasn't perfect to me, but I liked it. I liked the tone of it. I liked it better than I liked the Avengers Endgame, like that last Avengers. I liked the tone. Clay, you got to check it out, or most of it, I think. What'd you think?
I was able to watch the whole thing, and I was gonna say, the whole storyline, how it was split up into parts, so you understood like what part of the movie, because obviously it was so long. So this way you could understand what part of the movie you were really getting to watch. Like I thought that was dope. The only thing for me that annoyed me about the movie was the fact that it was letterboxed. I wished it was shot, full
Which
screen.
do you know why it was presented that way?
No, I actually don't.
When they shot it on IMAX cameras. I don't know if you know, IMAX screens are just big squares. They're not wide like how a movie theater and HBO decided. Zack Snyder, I guess, was his decision. He wanted to present it in his original. I think even if you watch it before, it says it's presented in 4.3 aspect ratio. Yeah, to keep his vision. But I agree with you on that. It was cool. It didn't bother me as much. But
as you watching it, you don't really
you get kind of used to it.
The more it's like there's moments I'm getting into it and I'm like, I look left and right like fuck. There's nothing more to see.
Especially the real good fight scenes, the real action scenes.
Them fight
I wanted to see those
for real, for real. And then another thing that kind of annoyed me about it, I thought everyone's storyline was fire as far as how they introduced everyone and how everyone assembled together. The only thing that annoyed me was Barry Allen. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I watched the Barry Allen on Fox or CW, whatever the channel they showed on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to seeing that. And the Barry Allen on that show, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Speed Force. All of that was the same. But just his characteristic as far as I don't know, he gave me a Peter Parker vibe, like he's out of high school or some shit. Yeah, and it's I thought he was more mature than that. You know what I'm saying? When he got his powers. So
to be honest, I kind of feel like that direction came from the studio because he's supposed to be the Justice League Spider-Man, kind of that kind of comical relief. So I feel like they told him yo, act more kind of funny, kind of goofy. You know what I'm saying?
Which I didn't mind, but it was just some moments I thought it was he started to give me bro, this nigga out of high school, he's mad and mature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I kind of was thrown off by that. If he was a grown man that just played too much, that'd be one thing. But he gave me high school vibes, and it was just kind of annoying.
But I liked how they presented him doing the Flash thing and how he went back. You know what I'm saying?
I liked how he went back and got it so they could put their hand on the box and split. Yeah, that
was another thing I kind of wish they had put into widescreen. But you know what I'm saying? But
because with the Speed Force, because when you see Flash run into the Speed Force on the show, seeing that shit widescreen and HD, that shit is crazy. So I wish I was able to see it that way. But other than that, I thought the movie was dope. I just if it was widescreen and I forgot what else you said. As far as the characteristics being a little bit more on point, I would have gave it a 5, but it was cool.
Yeah, for sure. So out of 5, what you give it?
I would probably say the same as you, probably 3.5.
Yeah,
and also because it was a 4-hour long movie, which I love that it was a lot of content, but
I don't know if I could do 4 hours,
whole
bro.
Day to watch.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I could do 4 hours, bro. So I might watch some reviews.
You might skip it.
Yeah, I might go ahead and skip through the movie, bro.
It goes by. You don't feel like you're not gonna fall asleep or nothing, because it's action back to back,
For real.
But it was definitely 3
Superman when they. Oh yeah, I don't want to spoil it for no. We doing spoilers or we not doing no spoilers?
Don't spoil.
Oh, I ain't gonna spoil it. I was gonna say something. That might.
If it's about the black suit though, that was in the commercial, so I don't think that would be a spoiler.
Oh, as far as Superman?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know if niggas know.
All right, let's not.
Yeah.
But everybody check it out. 3.5 out of 5 is what I give it. So if you have HBO Max or if you know someone who got it.
Gave it away already. Once they start watching,
you know what I'm
saying?
Check it out. We didn't give it away. I don't think we gave it away. Plus, you gotta remember, this is a movie that kind of came out already. So, you know what I mean?
True. That's what I'm saying. Niggas can't be mad if I say something.
Can't be mad. But yeah, so definitely our pop-up gives it a 3.5 out of 5 for sure.
Yep.
Right. All right. So moving on, we're gonna talk about another. It seems like every week we're talking about these rap relationships. So I guess news broke today or whatever it broke today or yesterday that Quavo and Saweetie. I guess how you say her name? Saweetie. Quavo and Saweetie.
Gabrielle Union's cousin.
No longer. They cut it. You know what I'm saying? It's a dub. Don, let me get your take. What you think about this? How you feeling? Take a sip of my cacti.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't really see them like one of them, you know what I'm saying, couples, long-lasting couples, even though to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, they were goals or whatever you want to call it. So
I feel like every couple that is rich and famous is goals.
Yeah.
But
somebody.
I seen something his tweet. I don't know if you've seen their tweets, both to each
Yeah, I
other.
think it's production. It should be in the photo. So
Yeah, it should be in the photos. Damn, it's crazy.
But yeah, I saw
Production
it,
did
and it. So let me ask you this, Clay. Let me ask you this question. What you think this? One, do you think the breakup is real? And if you do think the breakup, if you don't, do you think the whole relationship was real? Like, do you think all of this is?
From the story that I heard, the issue between them started when Saweetie must have reached back out, or like not reached back out. She allegedly was in, I guess, Justin Combs' comments, and that's somebody she used to deal with.
Interview.
Interview post or something like that.
Yeah, she was an interview.
Either way, like Quavo knew about her past with him. She knew that if she was around him or spoke to him, whatever, it would make Quavo uncomfortable, but she did it anyway. Right. And I guess however it went about between them, that's what started the whole thing. So
it's not Quavo cheating. I thought that's what the deal was.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's part of it.
She came out and said something about him, I guess, always lying and possibly cheating and whatever. And then that's when he came out and was like, "Yo, listen, you not the woman I thought you was anyway. Like, I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you. So good luck with everything." Type vibe. Like that's exactly how he kept it.
So many memes are going on right now talking about some Quavo's like futures behind Quavo, telling him what to type and shit like that. Yo,
I'm dead. Yo, people gotta chill.
Bro, he snapped in his whatever he said on Twitter, bro. My man said
I don't know, man. I'm starting to think all of this is smoke and mirrors, man.
Bro, but really
half the time
it could be some publicity shit for real. Like you said.
Like what? And two, it's like okay. First, this was happening with Offset and Cardi B every other week, and she apparently just submitted to it and just said, forget it, I'm gonna just deal with it.
Well, they married. That's a different.
And they married. Okay, it's true. But like this thing with Saweetie and Quavo, like how this came out of nowhere? Like y'all went from being this poster image of what a perfect rap relationship, I guess, was supposed to be. But man, at this point, I'm thinking people cutting deals, man, because
gotta be
after this, Saweetie, she gets to leave. She gets she's famous now. I don't know what Saweetie does. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like she might have a song here and there, but I don't think this woman really does anything. I feel like in the past year, she's gotten most famous for being Quavo's girlfriend. So I don't know. This whole thing, man. Every time this kind of stuff happens, now it's this in give it a year's time. Next is going to be Michael B. Jordan and what's her name? Lori Harvey.
A year?
Don't end, man. It's always, you know what I'm saying? So
wait, we should first of all, we should.
Don, you think it's real?
We should actually put a wager. You said a year. I don't know.
Think longer?
No, I think shorter.
Yeah, I was being generous. I didn't want to be generous. But
if there's anybody that you know what I'm saying Future talk about when he said they for the streets, bro, that's what's her name, Lori Harvey, bro, because you know what I'm saying.
No, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. But anyway,
let's not even. That's a whole episode to herself.
Exactly. But nah. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, it could be. I'm thinking publicity stunt, to be real. We really have to give it some time. We really got to give it some time because 2 weeks from now they're gonna be back together and one of them is gonna be dropping a single or an album and
or they gonna take some picture together or some shit.
Yeah. So I'm thinking publicity stunt. If it's real deal, then it is what it is. Like other people care.
I bet you one thing. I bet you both their streams is going up right now, like on whatever music they got out. Because people immediately go do that.
They got people talking about them.
Yeah, and here's what I'm gonna say. I can't call publicity stunt just yet because it'd be one thing if like they were like a power couple. They're a good couple. They were a good image, but they're not like a power couple. Like Quavo's here, and to be honest, like let's be real. Like she's like somewhere down here. She up there, but she's like somewhere down here. So I feel like their breakup don't really do nothing for her unless she has something that she's putting out based on the fact that she's a single woman now. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she got a single talking about being a single woman or a breakup song. If she does some shit like that, then yeah, this is a straight up fucking publicity stunt.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing I'm waiting for.
That's true. You never know. With these people, I just don't trust none of them. Like these famous people, they be like the things they be doing to get little likes here or there and get like it's crazy. But we gonna see. But like Don said, don't be surprised if a couple of days you see them back together, or especially the one I love that they do is like when these couples will break up allegedly, get back together and act like that breakup didn't happen. Like we just supposed to all ignore that shit. Like they don't mention it or like explain how they got back. Like it's so
that probably happens when, you know what I'm saying, the plan failed. They didn't get enough streams or any clout off of it. So they're like, let's just slide.
And at the end of the day, yo, man, you can't even really like pin no mind on people business. It just
I could really care.
But we're gonna see what happens. Moving on. A little bit of a hot topic. Production might have to cut this one. So well actually no, not even the big one yet. That's gonna be we're gonna talk about that. But first we're gonna talk about so I don't know what day it was, yesterday or before. A man got caught, Kamala Harris production. A man got caught with weapons. I believe he had like a gun, like and some other stuff, and outside Kamala Harris's residence, her like family residence. I don't know if you know who lives there. Is it like her and her husband, just them? Like, you know,
I'm not sure, but it was.
Okay, Kamala Harris's residence. That's the main fact there. Kamala Harris. I don't care if it was her family or whatever. It was her residence.
So my man's telling the police though there was no malice intended. He, in fact, thinks the government is after him. So I think what he's trying to say is that he was trying to get a head start on it. You know what I mean? Like, so he was watching the government. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what y'all think? Y'all think this is bullshit? Y'all think this man? Yeah, you think this man is QAnon?
That is.
You think he's one of them? The Proud Boys?
It could be some bullshit, but at the same time though, like you got crazy motherfuckers that probably do think like that. You know what I'm saying? So it could go either or.
I'm calling bullshit, bro. Like that man, you know what that man was there for. He probably, like you said, one of the QAnons or one of them like super hardcore Trump supporters who's still not letting it go. You know what I'm saying? They just not letting it go. And salty. So they figured they could try and take out Kamala Harris first. And then he probably
that is gonna be some funny shit though.
Yeah,
that's gonna be some funny shit if no, I'm saying not that. Hell no. I'm saying that's gonna be some funny shit if they come out in the news and they're like, oh yo, this motherfucker was part of the Proud Boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Find out that he got relations to them. I'ma fucking die laughing. We gotta talk about that shit on the show if that shit happened.
Every time, the funny thing though is like every time there's the niggas like that, they find out they have a connection to the Proud Boys. The Proud Boys leader, who's like some regular nigga that people just interview in CNN interviews, he's always like, they ain't really no connection to him and our shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but
it's this was your number one fan last week. What
like nigga got posters in his room of you.
And he got the leader on speed dial.
Like his number is in your phone. Yeah, I don't
know. Wrote him 2 letters. He thought he was low.
My thing with this situation, is why wasn't it broadcasted much more than, you know what I'm saying? It was. I don't feel like it was broadcasted as much.
It definitely wasn't, and that's why it was circulating on social media. People was like posting the dude's face and was like, "Ain't nobody talking about this, so let's show what the motherfucker look like."
Yeah, so. I mean, you know, I from what I've come to notice is that like we live in the times where the crazy news comes so frequently that if it's that's something true. Where something crazy didn't actually happen, they kind of push it to the side,
just brush it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because say he had actually like entered her home or had accomplished anything, would have been a whole different, you know. That should be on CNN all day. So thank God though he didn't do nothing crazy. But I don't know. This political mess got people
going wild,
disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? Wow. People really upset about some of this stuff going on. So hopefully that stops. We got some more political stuff, I believe. So I don't know about this situation too much. EJ, you might have to inform us, or you was informing me, and I got some of it. So some situation where a police officer, 2 kids, a black kid and a white kid, in some type of a motorbike
stolen
was purchased.
Motorbike. Yeah,
and it's rumored someone stole this bike or didn't steal this bike. What happened with that?
So pretty much it was it's an interaction between a cop and a black kid and a white kid, and they went and purchased a bike, and apparently the bike was registered stolen. And I guess they purchased it not knowing that it was stolen. Obviously, somebody, set them up to buy the bike back, and they found out the bike was theirs. Like, they knew it was theirs. They had a feeling off, like, Facebook Marketplace, and then found out it's theirs through the VIN, and the police came. They called the police. The police came and was, interrogating the black and white kid. They detained both of them, and then they let the white kid go after like what 10 seconds of being detained and kept the black kid detained for, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. Like a long
feel
time.
Too right putting those handcuffs on a white
yeah,
kid.
Yeah. These are 14-year-old kids, you know what I'm saying?
Take them off him.
Exactly. So
handcuffs on.
So, you know what I'm saying, the black kid's detained. He's telling his neighbors, hey, could you guys go get my dad, and he was cooperating really well. Like you watch this kid, he, you know what I'm saying, obviously his parents taught him well. He was cooperating. He told neighbors to go get his dad. The police are like, nah, they're telling the neighbors, no, don't get his dad. We're going to go talk to him and all this stuff. They were like, you know how cops give you a hard time but try to like make it seem like they're not giving you a hard time? That's exactly how this cop was acting. I watched the video.
Yeah,
and
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so the kid tells him he's 14 and he still has the kid in handcuffs in his car. No, like the kid told him he has the bill of sale and all that. He just needs to get it from the house, get his dad. And it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of them like messy situations that wasn't like too messy. Thank God it wasn't too messy.
Wait, real quick though, where did the problem come in? Why were they just trying to mess with the black kid by reporting that he stole it? Or was
No. So it was actually really a stolen bike, but it was
he
stolen.
Bought a stolen bike,
he purchased it, and he got a bill of sale and all that. And he was trying to tell the cop this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me thinking, like, if I tell a cop I got a bill of sale, let me go get the bill of sale. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna put me in handcuffs and make me sit there, and you know what I'm saying? Especially being 14-year-old, like, bro.
These niggas, they don't care.
Yeah. So that was a real messy situation. The mom is like making statements and all that. I think they're suing, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I know she made a statement, and we're gonna see what happens with that. This happened like a week ago, so there should be some news coming on it soon. But
that's unfortunate.
That don't sound too unfamiliar though. It sounds like something that, you know, whenever you get bammed up with police like that, and like you said, being a young black kid, they already don't trust you. Yeah. They don't know what you're gonna do. They already assume you're guilty of whatever you're being. You know, they came there for.
But let me say this one thing about one cop came and he put the other cop in his place, and you know it may be because this cop was in. I think the cop was in training, or whatever it was, or he was like a new cop or something like that. But right. he came through and he told him, hey, he was talking. He's like, so he, you know what I'm saying? Did you guys find out the bike stolen? He's like, yeah, it's stolen. He has the bill and sale inside. And he's like, okay, how old's the person? He asked him. He said it's 14. And he started looking at him weird. He's like, he's 14. He's like,
oh, you crazy?
Yeah. He's like, and is he under arrest? He's like, no, I just got him detained. And he's like,
but he's black. He's
I think that's what he really wanted to say. And he's like, yeah, so why is he detained? So he's like, yeah, exactly. He probably wanted to whisper that, like, he's black, bro. But nah, that other cop pretty much told that cop, yeah, this is like pretty much you're crazy, bro. Just let him out. So he ended up taking him out of handcuffs after all that. And like I said, the mom was hot. She was hot. Like,
nigga,
like any other mom
too.
would
I'm
be.
hot right now, not even my pitney.
Yeah, if you watch that video,
I'm
it'll
hot.
be hot.
It's not even my pitney, bro, and I'm hot.
But you see, like, yeah, you see how that goes. But shout out to that other cop, man, who actually stuck up for the kid, man.
Who did his fucking job.
Exactly, did his job. Crazy. Like he even
all shit happens, bro. Please be like, true story, bro. In high school, I went for a period of time. I went to like a different high school than the regular high school everybody went to. And because of this, high school was far. I had to take like the city bus, like the regular city bus. Plus, it started later. So it didn't start when regular school started. One morning, I was walking, as I did every morning, to the bus, to get on the bus to go to the school. And this cop runs up on me and is like, what are you doing? Where are you going? I'm like, dude, I go to school. I'm about to hit on the bus to go to the school I go to. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we'll see about that. He handcuffs me, puts me in the cop car, drives me to where the alternative school is, walks me inside in handcuffs into the school with mind you, the teacher sees me every day. He's like, what the hell is this? And the kid the police officer, swear to God, police officer's like, and you can tell by now he's realized he's made a grave mistake here. And he's like, does this kid go to school here? And he's like, yeah, he goes to school here every day. All right, unhandcuffs me and just walks out. And I'm just like,
nah, bro. I'd be like, no. What's your badge number? Who your blood clot supervisor?
Like,
I'm calling
16?
my mom. Don't leave. Call my mom. Nigga, what?
Bro, listen.
You know how vexed I was, bro.
Listen. I
didn't even know that happened to you, blood. That's
I drove me to school in the back of the police car. Like, I'm in handcuffs. Like
the whole time I would have told him, suck my dick.
The whole time my head was like, yo, he gonna look mad dumb when he brings me in there. And niggas is like, yes.
He probably didn't even care. He probably didn't have nothing to do with it. Let me just go harass this black
obviously.
kid.
He had nothing. He was on some like, who cares? Yeah.
But nah, I feel you because shit, y'all know. I think y'all know this story. I was driving in New York, got pulled over. Cop takes my license. He's like, "Hey, you sure this is not a fake license? Like, are you really from Florida?" He's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Bro, what?" Yeah. I'm like, "What, bro? What? Like, really?
Are you really from Florida?"
So
what the fuck is this crazy?
So yeah, I don't know. When cops are bored, they really do stupid things, and also they obviously have predetermined,
prejudgment
stereotypes for young black males in their head. But perfect segue into our next topic, because I don't know if you guys have heard, black men are not the most targeted people in America no more.
Ooh.
Not black woman either. It's not black woman either.
Oh God.
Asians' lives matter now.
This week it's the Asians. That's right. Asian Americans, as according to liberal media, are the most targeted now, racially injusticed, however you want to say it, people in America. And
I didn't even hear that one.
Huh?
I didn't hear that way you said that. Like, according to they're the most targeted now.
Oh yeah, CNN put out a whole article about.
Hold on. Before you go any further, so we talking about Chinese, Korean, Indian.
Yeah, we talking all Indians or Asian Americans, right? Apparently. So, but
in America.
Yeah, in America, because like obviously, if you don't know. An incident happened recently where a gentleman, I believe production, we got pictures. I forget what his name is, but gentleman shot up 3 or 4 Asian. They weren't Asian beauty salons, but let's face it, Asians are usually the people that own some of these beauty salons. This man claims he wasn't targeting Asians, but I looked at the list of all the women that he killed. They was all Asians. So I don't know if that was just happened to be a.
Did you hear what his statement was? Why he targeted that place?
Well, why? Why'd he say?
What I heard on the news, they reported that his statement was it wasn't that he was targeting specifically Asian women, but I guess he's known for coming there for sexual like interactions or tries to get sexual interactions, and I guess they must have like kicked him out. There must have been some kind of altercation. I'm not sure what the whole story is, but something like that. He has like a sex addiction, and that's what drove him to be like, man, fuck this place and just try to go kill everybody.
All
three. That's what I'm saying. All 3 of them
beauty salons.
I don't know, some shit, man. I don't know, but that's what I heard his statement was that he has a sex addiction, and I guess these women told him no, and that's why he went and killed them. And it's just like that's a stupid thing to do, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Very stupid. And I feel like this is just another, ignorant psycho person. And this is where the confusion is coming in, because recently there's obviously been an influx of Asian Americans or Asians in America being targeted because of the corona situation. And because of what from what I remember originally being reported in the news was that this virus originated from China, and that, which I think that news kind of died down, but certain far right people like Trump and other adversaries have been reporting that they're still calling it the China virus or the Wuhan virus. So you know what I'm saying? They're saying it came from China.
Right? Hey, hold on. I'm sorry. I have to let that laugh out. And it came from Trump though. That came from Trump.
Trump was the one pushing the whole Wuhan thing.
Yeah. And Trump is like he's just, I don't know. He's a character. But so that came from Trump. Let's just say that.
He clearly has, along with other things, he has an impact on certain people's minds and their actions. And people have been taking that seriously, so they've been attacking Asian Americans. Now, I don't doubt that this is happening. This is clearly something that's really, really happening. My thing is, though, and I'm gonna get how y'all feel about it. Other races in this country, including and not limited to blacks, Mexicans, have faced in the history far, far worse racial injustices, from being, Emmett Till. We can take it back to Emmett Till, who got murdered just for allegedly whistling on a white woman. You know what I'm saying? His mama had to have an open casket funeral just so people could see what they did to him, how terrible that was. Slavery. You know what I mean?
Facts.
The refugees, the kids that are being torn away from their parents because some of their parents were trying to come over to the country or got kicked out, and it's good. So I'm sorry, I'm not with Asians on this whole help us with our fight shit. There's just too much other important shit going on to me for y'all to be taking up all of this attention because of one night of some maniac who decided he wanted to go shoot up beauty salons. And yeah, like I said, there's other people doing other shit, like people have been beating up Asians or whatever. But
I need to find. I want to figure out like what, like, I'm not saying okay if they, you know what I'm saying, robbing them because like they see them or they see the Asian and robbing them. I want to figure out if they really going at them because of the coronavirus or if it's just coincidental that they're Asian and, you know what I'm saying, getting into these situations.
No, I know for a fact because I remember even like a couple months ago this was being reported, at least in the New York area. There were people that were going around just beating up random Chinese people and shit like that because of the connection to the coronavirus.
That's crazy.
Which again, that is so friggin' ignorant. It's not even funny.
So fucking ignorant. We gotta cuss on that one. That's ignorant, bro.
It's ridiculously ignorant. But again, this is my thing. It's like, yo, Black people, we should know we've been dealing with this kind of stupid, blatant, dumb ignorance for years. You gotta remember, there was literally a time when these people refused to use the same water fountains as us. Like these are the people we're talking about here.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So why is it like Asian people now are coming? And I'm not even gonna get into my opinion on how, in my opinion, Asian people are not really fully supporters of Black communities or the Black movement, or you know what I mean. So that's the whole thing to itself.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, then I wouldn't even consider Asian being that close to the Black community at all. I mean, we're closer to like Hispanics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
like Hispanics, I at least consider them our brothers in some type of way.
Yeah, the Asian, I feel like they don't even really fuck with the Black community like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a bold statement, but you know what I mean? In all honesty, what I believe, I don't think they fuck with the Black, and it's not nothing bad, to be real. Like I could care less. You know what I mean?
If that's you, do.
Yeah, but y'all see what happens.
When this time when people start shooting y'all were like, oh, come help us, come, we want, like, come on, bro, like. Almost every, especially Chinese American, Japanese American, or whatever Asian person I ran into in my life, they more so connected with trying to be white. They were trying to be white people. They disrespected Black people. They ain't like Black culture or nothing like that. Most Asian people don't even listen to hip hop and rap like that. The ones that do are the ones like Eddie Wong and stuff like that. They got that movie with Pop Smoke, who they have kind of, just like Eminem with white people, have adapted Black culture. The ones that's not like that, they mostly completely gravitate towards the opposite side. So my thing is like, bro, like, protect your neck, my nigga. Like the Wu-Tang say, do what you gotta do. Because how much years of Black people been trying to tell people like, yo, these white people, they crazy as hell. They, and they're like, oh, y'all taking it too seriously. Y'all got more freedom than y'all are alleged. Y'all taking things. Now when they start doing shit to other people, that's when the world want to go crazy and say that it matters. Like, come on, dog. Yeah, like they done shot and killed every Black leader that mattered, bro. That meant something.
That's facts.
How much Asian them niggas like that they been killed?
Shit, no.
Niggas bombed.
At least I don't know.
Malcolm X's house with his wife and daughters in there. How much Asian Americans they did that shit to, bro?
That's that shit. You do got a point there.
What country? What state was that? I forgot what state. In that church with them 3 little girls in there. Them niggas bombed that. Where was that? Alabama or wherever it was. They bombed that church with little girls inside. Come on, bro. This is something that's been, shit like this has been happening in our history.
And then what? We protest and chat about it for months, and then nothing.
And nothing. And that's another thing. Like I said, we have got no justice from any of this. I can understand. It's like, okay, niggas, we got justice now. Let's move on and help other people get justice. If we ain't got our justice, let's help you get justice. Yeah. for some emotions you've just stirred up recently.
And I'm here looking at the comments. We got one that say, "Why are you defending the Chinese?" Which I don't know if that's a troll or what. And it's not even.
Are you defending?
It's not even. It's
Somebody
not even
saying why are we defending.
Why are we defending the Chinese? Nobody. We're not even defending. It's not. First of all, we're not specifically talking about Chinese. We're talking about the Asian community.
We're talking about Asians.
So you know what Asians.
I mean? And that's the thing that people need to.
That's another thing.
And that's the thing that people need to let that stigma go.
We're talking about Asians.
Exactly. People need to let that stigma go. That just because you say the word Asian, it doesn't mean they have to look Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. It could be an Indian. It could be what else could you consider Asian? I know
all of them like anything North Asia. No, we ain't gonna go geometry.
Yeah, we gotta go into it. But bro,
I'm not geography.
I got Indian, I got Indian blood, my nigga. So you like that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit makes me feel some kind of way that people don't even have the fucking mental intellect to just know what a real Asian is. And it's not just someone that looked like they came from China. Like that shit is fucked up.
Exactly.
And you know, same time though. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Just like Jay's saying, bro, like we need to fucking realize what the real problem is. And that is the fact that none of us are equal, bro. None of us are equal unless we're born into this country, if you know what I'm saying. Because I ain't gonna sit here and make this a race thing, because I believe that all races should be treated equal. But first and foremost, motherfucker, we need to put black people at the top of the list, because we are the most fucking degraded out of everyone. That everybody want to still same time everybody want to fucking be like us, dress like us.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But yet they still want to kill us and they act like we don't fucking exist. Nah, man, we need to fix that shit first before we can get to the Asians. And again, I'm fucking Indian, and I'm telling you that the black problem is the real problem, my nigga. Then we could all get together.
Problem. It's the real problem. And again, like if you look at even the history of, even the black, from the police brutality, these people are all black people, mostly black men between the ages of 14 and 45. That's crazy. That's still young men. You get what I'm saying? Like them niggas got kids, they got parents, they got wives, girlfriends. And I don't see this happening to any other community as rapidly or as seriously. So why should we take any time to go pay attention to that? You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy question.
And I'm thinking at it like all right, so these few situations happen, you know what I mean? People, maniacs and idiots out there going and doing these violence because they believe the coronavirus stemmed from, you know what I'm saying, Asians or I guess Chinese or whatever, you know what I'm saying, which is BS, it's stupid. But that's the only thing that you can really think of when it comes to Asian violence or violence against Asians. And because, like when you see the black community, like we're held back from a lot of stuff because we're black, you know what I'm saying? A cop is not going to pull an Asian over and harass an Asian and give an Asian a hard time. They're not.
That's my thing, bro.
Exactly.
So I done seen it.
Yeah.
Like these are things that we don't even need to debate about, my nigga. Even in something of setting as mediocre as a shopping mall. If a cop sees a group of black kids chilling bullshitting and a group of Asian kids chilling bullshit, who he gonna harass?
Yeah.
Who you think he gonna harass? He not gonna harass the Asian kids, bro. Especially not before he go harass them black kids. If he's in a harassing mood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just like the Don just said, cops, if I done been in the car with a black nigga with dreads driving and everybody speeding. Who they pull over?
Yeah.
The rental that they see with the black nigga with dreads driving. They don't do that shit to Asian people, bro. They don't do that shit to white people. So
this little exactly. So this situation, I feel it's gonna get handled quick. You know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna realize this is completely stupid to attack these people for this, and it's gonna be over with real soon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Us, people like us, our color, people of color, black people, we still gonna have to.
Will continue.
It's still gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say with that. Like on this situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure. And that don't mean that anybody on this side is happy anybody died or happy anybody lost their lives or go kill. Because my nigga, my whole thing is people need to stop doing that, because even if it's a proven fact that the Wuhan virus or whatever you want to call it came from China or Asia, whatever, that don't mean anybody here had anything to do with that, bro. Especially no matter what, if you're Chinese or Japanese, whatever your skin
looks
like.
Shows you how stupid motherfuckers is, bro. And
that's my thing. Like you're not even being stupid. You're just being like spite. Like you're just trying to like, oh, I'm gonna go beat up Chinese people now.
I'm gonna just go beat up a Chinese person now. And then what about the variants that's coming from UK? So now what? Everybody got a British accent. You gonna start beating up UK niggas?
You gonna beat up?
Oh my god,
stupid,
bro. It makes no sense. So,
makes no damn
but my
sense.
thing is, you cannot fight ignorance with more like kind of blatant ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot do that. So Asian people, good luck to you. I hope I hope this ends. But
it will end. This is really not going to go any further than 2021.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they need to know we still fighting a war of our own. So either join us or fight your own battle. Because right now we gotta get our rights taken care of.
Yeah, my nigga. And again, I said once, I said 1,000 times, stuff like this is why not only the trans community, but the Jewish community, the Amish community, communities like this strive on their own without people because they worry about their damn selves and they worry about their struggle. And every time somebody else gets in a struggle, they don't go, oh yeah, let's go. Black people, every time we want to go, oh, let's go help. No, nigga, leave them alone. Let them do their shit. Because you know what? I'm at least happy about is that nigga didn't go shoot up. What that nigga do? What's his name? Dylan Roof that shot up the black church.
Yeah.
He's gonna go shoot some black people.
For real.
True. That's true.
It is what it is. With that being said, though, I don't got nothing else. I feel like we're getting close to our time.
I think we're right there.
Clay, you got anything?
Man, with all of that being said, again, we ain't got no hard feelings against the Asian community. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because you already know people gonna come in here trying to troll and trying to say, put words in our mouths. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we want peace for all, but we need to realize what the real problem is. And think about if we were able to accomplish getting equality for black people, that'll open the gates for all other colors. You see me? Because we the ones going through it the most. Because we still going through it the most. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So yeah, man, just
Don, did you got anything?
Nah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see our next episode. Y'all know we live
Next
Mondays
episode,
and Fridays,
Monday.
8:30s.
In the meantime, protect your neck, no matter what your race. Like Clay just said, bro, protect your neck. They shooting. Do. They blasting.
Don't play. I got the stick now. I'm playing.
Or get strapped. Go get strapped. Get a toolie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Strap up.
bro. You already know them Asians is strapped, bro. They strapped, bro. They got that.
We got machetes.
I don't know how you call them slipping.
Yeah, but
For real, though.
They usually strapped, man.
But anyway, pop up. See y'all next time. That's it.
Bow, we out.
Everybody that was in there, thank you. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
Much love, y'all.